you know, we talk about making changes. This is a transitional time of the year, of course. If you're planning to make a move in the next few months, or maybe you want to build a home in the near future, we know planning is important because, well, let's just face it, the real estate market and building materials are in high demand.
Well, that's a story we keep hearing every day, intensifying. And Eastbrook Homes, the sponsor of this segment, has homes in communities all over West Michigan. And today, we are narrowing our focus to the Rockford area. I got the chance to stop by and see how the Town Square community is growing. Take a look. Rockford is a popular community in West Michigan, and one of the well-known and well-loved neighborhoods is Town Square. And a new phase of construction is starting now.
Today we're at Town Square. It's our Rockford development. We're located right on the corner of Myers Lake Road and Belding Road. People are very familiar with Rick's Grocery Store. We are just behind Rick's Grocery Store, so it's incredibly convenient to all sorts of things up here in Rockford. This is really unique in the fact that we have 3 different styles. Phase 1, which is sold out, that's my single-family homes. Those are all done and gone. We're actually digging the last couple here, probably the end of October, sometime in that area. Our villa product and also our townhouse product. So we've got 3 different products going on in this this development. It was one of the first ones that we kind of integrated some different styles, some different things, and it's worked out really well for us. Yeah. So phase 1 is sold out, like I had mentioned. Phase 2, I've only got 7 villa sites left. All my townhouses are sold. And then phase 3, which is really exciting, we're excited to bring a new product here that we're doing currently in the Byron Center market, our terrace homes. So we'll have townhouses and terrace homes. Probably, I would say, if I was to guess, Rachel, spring of 2022 is when we'll be putting that product in place. We don't have any basements on them, so we kind of did that and integrated that to the West Michigan area. This was one of our first developments to put that in place. The terrace homes have a really nice courtyard, a lot of livable space, hoping to bring costs down and do some different things along those lines with new floor plans and new ideas. And so we did these without basements. Took a big risk because if you live in Michigan, you live in a house with a basement, and these don't have it. And he couldn't have been better in his timing. The designs were right. We tweaked some things along the way. We learned a lot about it, and now we've got this product in 7 of our developments throughout West Michigan. The ease of it is really nice. These are 0 steps, so they don't have anything when they walk in the back door. The garages are attached currently, both for the townhouses and the villas. And so it's just that area that they have with regards to the ease of living. We take care of the outsides. We take care of all that type of stuff. They take care of their courtyards, so everybody's courtyard's a little bit different, whether they want to put a grill out there, a hot tub out there. It's really up to them, but it's the ease of living and the convenience of being close to nature as well as Rick's Grocery Store. Rockford's a great school system. It starts there, and also the downtown is incredibly quaint. They've got a lot of different shops in there. Actually, COVID, I think, helped them out a little bit. They did some different things with the streets. They closed off some stuff, and it really helped generate some additional traffic and interest in the Rockford. The Rockford Farmers Market is fabulous. All the types of things that they have. They do a nice job with regards to being close to Grand Rapids, but being their own little small entity out here. It's really kind of cool. It's new, which is the nice thing. You get to pick out all the stuff, as you can see behind me. You get to pick out all the different things that you want in there. We're still affordable, which I know it's a difficult thing to do right now because prices have gone up considerably. The labor market's very tight, but still affordable for new homes. We're having a really solid year. We're delivering product, and so we're continuing to make things good things happen for people.
Just love that, and that is such a great location. It is close to so much, of course. We are talking about the Town Square community, close to Lake Bella Vista and Silver Lake, right at Belding Road and Myers Lake Avenue, which is Rockford Schools, of course. Total bonus.
Yeah, and that's a really hot school district. A lot of parents know the excellent standards they have there. You can stop by their model home during open hours. That's Thursdays and Fridays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays from noon to 3. You can also head to the website, of course. It is a great place to explore all the communities, eastbrookhomes.com, to learn more about the Town Square community, the villas they have to offer. Those are available now. And, of course, to learn about the townhouses and terrace homes they'll be adding very soon. You know, you and I have had the opportunity to visit a number of the Eastbrook Homes communities, and they are all just first-class amenities, really wonderful communities and neighborhoods that are great places to either raise a family or to maybe become an empty nester.
And there are different identities. You know, out in Holland, they have a beautiful community with a golf course.
Yes, exactly.
In Muskegon, they have homes that have beachfront and lakefront. And so there's so much to explore. That website shows a lot.
Yeah.
The models of the homes that they can build for people. It's a great resource. And the good thing is they have a team of people ready to go.
Exactly.
You know, that's kind of hard to find these days.
Pick out your spot. You've got a great location, and they can do it all for you.
Yes.